October is Housing America Month, and Portland was selected to host an event at the Harbor Terrace development as part of the nationwide kickoff. John Baum, a senior director for the National Association of Housing and Redevelopment Officials, spoke about the goals for the month-long event.
It is a campaign. It is an annual, year-long effort to inform the public and decision makers about the need to meet this country's affordable housing and community development needs. It's about the importance of decent, safe, and affordable housing in the lives of families, seniors, and the disabled. And Housing America seeks to highlight the work of those who provide affordable housing every day and the work they do to assist the most vulnerable in our nation. The campaign was started in 2007 to shine a light on the work being undertaken to provide decent, safe, and affordable housing in this country. It was started to communicate the successful efforts of quality living environments around the country, such as the beautiful facility we're in today, and to encourage responsible public policies that foster the preservation of such housing and the production of new affordable housing that's so desperately needed.
Mark Adelson, Executive Director of the Portland Housing Authority, spoke about the added benefits public housing brings to a community.
Housing authorities are just a small part of this, and it's just one piece of the picture that you have the private sector developers and the nonprofit housing developers that really play a major role in providing housing. You have the homeless facilities and homeless organizations. You have the nonprofit organizations that provide special needs housing. And they all work very hard to solve the problems facing residents who are in a housing crisis. For Portland Housing Authority, it's not just putting a roof over people's heads. We do a lot more. We provide a lot of resident services to improve the quality of their life and their ability to succeed. But affordable housing is much more than that, too. Affordable housing really is about jobs. Our Section 8 program alone invests over $14 million into the local economy every year, and that happens across the state and across the country. And that $14 million goes to, in the form of Section 8 rental vouchers, are payments to landlords. And the 600 landlords that we use and we work with very closely are all small business people. And those small businesses hire hundreds of employees to manage their property and to maintain their property.
Portland's Mayor Nick Mavrodonis outlined the city's public housing crisis.
Housing America Month is an important opportunity to make the public aware of the housing issues facing the city and the entire nation, and the critical need for more resources to develop more affordable housing and preserve the inventory that we have. It's appropriate we're holding this event here at Harbor Terrace in Portland's West End. Harbor Terrace has been an important housing resource serving low-income seniors and persons with disabilities for more than 40 years. It's an excellent example of the type of facility and work the Portland Housing Authority does across the city with its public housing and Section 8 programs and serving 6,500 residents of Portland. In Maine's largest city, Portland residents face the same housing problems of larger urban areas across the country. An acute shortage of safe, affordable housing for families and individuals. Portland Housing Authority currently has more than 1,000 families on its program wait list. Unsafe and overcrowded conditions, homelessness. Every day, 350 people are homeless in the city of Portland. That number doesn't include those that are couch surfing, living temporarily with families or with friends. Inadequate income. Many households now pay more than half of their income for housing costs. High cost, working families with good jobs are priced out of home ownership. A public housing stock that is getting older and more expensive is more expensive to maintain. And persons with disabilities that can't obtain the services they need to find and maintain a home suitable for their special needs.
Congresswoman Shelley Pingree echoed the mayor's comments about the importance of public housing.
It's a treat to see the poster contest winners and to hear the wonderful essays of our young people talking about the importance of home, and something that I think we all at times take for granted when we have a permanent shelter and forget how many people are in that struggle. The idea that Mayor Mavadonis mentioned that there were 1,000 people on the waiting list, 350 people on the streets every night. It shouldn't be this way. I don't think any of us like to visualize an America where this is possible, and certainly a city that we care so much about where this could be possible. So it makes it even more important that we continue the very good work that has already been done here in Portland and in the state of Maine.
Steve Merritt, president of the New England Regional Council, outlined the ways public housing can improve the quality of life for its residents.
We do a lot of things socially, but the other unsaid thing that goes on is what goes on in this building every day. You have 119 units here of seniors and disabled persons who have a safe, secure place to live, and a beautiful place with a beautiful harbor view of some of the apartments, which is a wonderful opportunity. But they're here and they're safe, and not only for the residents here, but some of our seniors. I know I deal with seniors with their family members, their adult children who are worried about where mom or dad is, and they come into our buildings and it puts them at ease that mom or dad is in a place where they're safe, where they're around people of their own age, where they can have social events, they can paint pictures like the tremendous artwork that was done in this building in the last, I think in the last few months, just as we prepared for this and before.
This is Greg Foster, a resident here at Harbor Terrace. And actually, Greg, you helped coordinate this whole project with the other residents. Tell us about your project and what home means to you.
Home means to me is like warmth and comfort and being together with friends and doing things together, sharing, time together and experiences together, that kind of thing. My project was, I did a still life of a bouquet, put it in a Maxwell House coffee can because it sort of makes it represent kitchen, which is warm.
Mark Edelson introduced the winner of the Housing America Essay Contest.
When we heard that Housing America Month was coming to Portland, our study centers in our family developments were open, and we asked the kids in our study centers to do some writing about what home means to me. And so we had a little essay contest that went on. Now I'm going to start by asking Zamzam Abdirahman to come up. Zamzam, there you are, right there.
My favorite thing about home is hanging out with my family and playing with my family. Hang out with my family and playing with my sisters. My family is really important to me. I have lived in many different places like Kenya, California, and Maine. Wherever I live, I feel like I'm home. I am home because I am always with my family so far. So for me, home is wherever my family is. Also, home is where I feel safe and happy. At home, I relax, I can relax, watch TV, and read books. Home is my favorite place to be and where I can always stay with my family. My family celebrates Eid together after we fast Ramadan. We always take vacations together as a family sometimes, and we all go to same places. We go on short vacations to Lewiston once a month. When vacation is over, my family and I go school shopping together before school starts. Something that I would like to do with my family is to go swimming. My family has never been swimming together, but I've been swimming myself when I was in 2nd grade. These are all the things home mean to me.
For Community Update, I'm Brian Knobloch.